Huawei announces record revenue despite U.S. efforts to undermine it. In a year in which the United States mounted an unprecedented effort to undermine China's largest telecommunications company, Huawei made sure it got the last word. The firm announced Tuesday that its revenue surged 18% to more than $120 billion in 2019 despite a ban on U.S. exports to the company starting in May. Despite concerted efforts by the U.S. government to keep us down, we've made it out the other side and continue to create value for our customers, Eric Xu, one of Huawei's 3 rotating chairmen, said in a statement. These figures are lower than our initial projections, yet business remains solid and we stand strong in the face of adversity. The New Year's Eve message capped the toughest year yet for the telecommunications giant, which was pushed into the center of the U.S. China trade war. In addition to being blacklisted for U.S. suppliers, the company was indicted in January by the U.S. Justice Department, accused of stealing American technology and violating trade sanctions against Iran. As a result, the company's chief financial officer, Meng Wanzhou, has been under house arrest in Vancouver, Canada, fighting extradition to the U.S. She is the daughter of Huawei's founder and chief executive, Ren Zhengfei. Huawei fought back by suing the U.S. government and launching a public relations campaign. Still, the company has struggled to dispel fears it poses a national security threat to other nations because of its dominant position in manufacturing next-generation 5G mobile network equipment. The company's murky past, which includes Ren's tenure in the military, generous state support and evidence of spying and intellectual property theft has contributed to widespread distrust of Huawei among the U.S. and some of its allies. The company's 5G business continues to grow, however, as Washington hasn't been able to persuade many other governments to follow the U.S. in banning the Chinese company's networks. Huawei's competitive prices and technology have given it a leg up on 5G competitors such as Europe's Ericsson and Nokia. Huawei is the world's second-largest smartphone manufacturer, and sales of its handsets helped propel Huawei's 2019 revenue, Xu said. Continued access to components needed to build those phones has been crucial. Analysts said Huawei has survived by increasingly relying on its own chip manufacturer, HiSilicon. It also switched from U.S. suppliers to those in Taiwan, Japan and South Korea after it was blacklisted by the Trump administration. Meanwhile, American suppliers that produce their equipment overseas are still allowed to do business with Huawei. These factors together allowed Huawei to forge ahead, said Dan Wang, a technology analyst for research firm Gavcal. Huawei has been successful in replacing components, Wang said. For more on this story, visit the news article link.